Today I want to talk about one of these simple mindset changes that we talk about a lot in empathic consulting, and it's around building the idea of curious leadership. So where does this come from? Well, what we tend to do from very early age is we have this assumption in our minds that experts are smart people, and experts are smart people because they've got all the answers. So this really sort of pervasive, natural understanding in our society that smart people have all the answers. We test this at school. We ask kids questions, and the ones that have the most answers win, right? They get the best results. When we were little kids, we assume that our parents know all the things, and we ask them all the questions, and we expect them to give us all the answers. We go to school, we ask the teacher, the person in authority there, and they have all the answers. When we're at university or TAFE, there's a lecturer or a teacher, a facilitator, and again we assume they've got all the answers, and we ask them because they're the experts. And this manifests itself in business as well by assuming that the boss, the person in the corner office, they're the expert here. They must have all the answers. And often leaders wear this as a heavy burden. They're expected to have all the answers. And if they don't have the answers, they can get very confronted with knowing what to do. And very often this occurs particularly for people who are becoming technical experts or SMEs and moving into that leadership role. They think, well, now that I'm a leader, I better have all the answers. And it is incredibly uncomfortable with that mindset when you don't. The reality of living in this VUCA world we do, this volatile, uncertain, constantly changing, adapting world, is that you will never have all the answers. No one has all the answers. Most of the answers that are already well known, you don't even need to have anymore. Google has all of those for us. There's a cloud, there's millions and millions of different answers out there. What we need to do as leaders and to be successful in business going forward is not to make sure we've got the right answers, but instead make sure we've got the right questions. The person who asks the right questions will help us find the relevant answers. You see, now in terms of information, there's almost too much. Well, there's definitely too much. All you need to do is type a search into Google for most questions, and you'll find thousands and thousands and thousands of answers, often very different opinions. What we need is great leaders who can help their teams to sort through these answers or come up with brand new ideas. This is where curious leadership is so important. How do you keep asking the right questions, the relevant questions, the questions that are going to push your team forward? Leaders need to give up the expert tag. It's not your job anymore. But what we need to practice is being comfortable with that, having the right mindset, and then practicing curious leadership. If you want to hear more about this or reach out on how we do these exercises to build curious leadership, to coach and facilitate through this process, get in touch. We'd love to help you build more curiosity, because it's this curiosity that's really going to help us excel going forward. So, love to hear from you soon.